In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a baggage carrier in Minecraft. Now, if you guys are new to the channel at all, we're here to help you build bigger and better. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. This one is 8 blocks long, 5 blocks wide, and 4 blocks high. Anyway, let's get into the tutorial. Alright, so here we are on my flat tutorial world. So I've built a slightly bigger rectangle for this one to fit in the actual kind of bit where we're going to have the luggage inside this. And I've got the open variant of this one. So yeah, that is actually 14 blocks long, but the actual kind of car part of it is just 8. So that includes these bits around it. 5 blocks wide again, like I said before, including the bits that are sticking out. Right, materials that you're going to need: pale oak slab, pale oak stairs, smooth quartz slab, stairs, and also a smooth quartz block. Block of netherite, or your cheaper alternative for your survival players, stone button, light grey stained glass, and grey stained glass pane. We're going to need more materials as we go, but that is going to get us started through this one. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to be just 2 blocks kind of back from this bit here. We're going to have our block of netherite. That's where we're going to have the wheels at the front. I'm going to put on a stone button on each of those ones. We're then going to leave a 2 block gap and put down another set of wheels for this. So get those in there, like that. With your smooth quartz slab now, we're going to have that joining in between these. It's also going to be on the sides here as well, and at the front. Right at the front though, we're going to have some pale oak slabs instead, 3 of those going across the front. But at the back, we're going to have 3 smooth quartz slabs, so slightly different on the front and also on the back. With your pale oak stairs now, we're going to have those upside down over the wheels. So we're going to make these little wheel arches with these. So put these in here with your pale oak, like that there. With your pale oak slabs, join those 2 together. So we then connect those 2 up there like that. Right at the front now, we're going to have our glass. Okay, so get your light grey stained glass, put 2 up, going all the way across the front here, and then 1 back by 1 as well over this little bit here, like that. With your grey stained glass pane, we're going to have those either side here. We're going to put in our wing mirrors, so have those 2 on there like that. Right, so continuing on now with your smooth quartz block, we're going to have just 3 of these in the back here. So this just raises this whole bit up here. Okay, you could have it lower as well if you wanted to. You could actually just knock the whole thing out, but I quite like this here. It means we've got these little side bits as well. Right at the back, we're going to have a pale oak stair either side, and in the middle, we're going to have a smooth quartz stair like that there. Then with your smooth quartz slab, we're going to have those over the top. So just over the top of this one, 1, 2, 3, like that there. Okay, right, let's grab some more blocks, and I'll keep on going with this one. Alright, so grab yourselves a lever first. You're also going to need pale oak trapdoor. You're going to need a, well, I just skipped over that one, but bamboo button, a pale oak sign, glowing sack, iron bars, and also iron trapdoor. Now, the iron trapdoor, I'll show you the version without it and with it, okay? So we're going to need a lever just underneath each of these right here, the wing mirrors, just to put that on there. We're going to have a bamboo button right here. I'll show you some other variations of the headlights in a sec. Right at the front, we're going to have this right in here. We're going to put the number plate in. If you guys can credit me for the design, that would be awesome. So just put in little Dakar right here. So put that on there. And also put a glow ink sac on that one. Right, so if we go above this, we can have our pale oak trapdoors. I actually quite like them where they go like this, where we've got the clips on those bits. Doesn't mean they open wrong, if that makes sense, but the clips against that bit, I just prefer the look of it. We're going to have iron bars going across the back right here, goes in, including on top of the stairs as well. So we just have that there as a little guardrail. Now the iron trapdoor, this is going to go right here. So if you can get a debug stick, if you're on Java Edition, we can actually make this go up. But if not, don't worry about it. So we can do /give your name debug_stick, and then we can just go through this and switch that open property so it's closed. Now, if you can't do that, just use a pale oak trapdoor instead. Right then there, place that up like that. The only reason I use the iron trapdoor is because then you can at least see through it partially anyway. So that's why I go with that one. Right, so we're going to build one of these things right here as well, the bits that is actually at the back. So grab yourselves your lightning rod. I'll show you about these brake lights as well in a sec. It's up to you guys what color you want to do this one in, but you are going to need a couple base materials. You're going to need lightning rod, you're going to need smooth stone slab. I used wither skeleton skulls for my wheels. You could, of course, use custom player heads for your wheels or something else. We're also going to need iron trapdoors for the bottom. Again, guys, if you haven't got a debug stick, then you'll need to use your pale oak for these ones. Okay, and you do want it to be a slightly different color than this. With your colors, I'm going to go for, I don't know, something, let's go with red this time. I'm going to go with red. So you're going to need that, and you're also going to need a trapdoor to go with that if you're having it open. Only if you're having it open, that will then block up this bit here, so that's what's going on there. Grab yourselves a stone button and also a light grey carpet, regardless of the colour that you've actually got that with. So what we'll do right here is we're going to have 2 lightning rods. What I do is I switch this one around, so it goes to that. So you've got this kind of like connector there, then you've got the connector there. With our smooth stone slabs, we're going to have 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to make the base of this. With our wither skeleton skulls, we're going to have those just on each of those sides there. So that's where you get your wheels. If you've got this one turning, you know, feel free to turn these. All right, it will make it look quite interesting. So you can actually have them where they are turning around and stuff like that. Just going to leave that on there actually. Right, so on each of the sides now, we're going to have the iron trapdoors just underneath for these 2, like that. With your colour, we're going to have that over it. Now, I'm going to show you the open variant, and I'll also show you the closed one. But we're going to have, you know, this side open. I'm just going to double stack that up like that there. Okay. Now, with the open variant, we're going to have the trapdoors, those coloured trapdoors, to put them over the top. And then we can put our light grey carpet over the top of these as well, like that. With your stone button, we're going to have a stone button here, here, and a whole 4 across the back part of it there, like that on the other side, so the non-open side. And then for the next bit, we're going to have our iron trapdoors on this. So again, pale oak, if you haven't got iron trapdoors, you could also use your coloured trapdoors as well. So I'm going to use the same thing, debug stick, find the property to knock these down, and then have this on the side as well, like that. So you'd have that right in there, like that. There we go, so that's what we can get. Now, if you want this closed, of course, it's really simple. You just do the same thing that you've already done on the other side. So you have this here and put in your buttons, all right? So you just keep on doing that and just keep it all nice and closed. Really simple design, but I quite like it. I like the way that it looks. Now, onto the little detail-y kind of bits. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab myself these mangrove buttons. So this is like the low lag version, the non-item frame version anyway. I've got a mod called World Edit, and what that allows me to do is to force these buttons in. So I can do things like /repl, my replacer tool, grab that nice little button there, and knock these in here like that. So that's what we can do with those ones to get that on there. If you can't do that, don't worry, because we're going to go through some variations now. So grab yourselves both of your item frames. Also grab yourselves a red stained glass and a frog light, and I like the ochre frog light for my headlights, so grab that. And then the only other one we're going to do is a light grey stained glass pane as well. So for the brake lights, you can put on a normal item frame. They have your red stained glass in there. Up to you guys if you want or don't want the buttons. So I'm going to do the buttonless version for this one. On your hubcaps now, we're going to do item frames. Now feel free to do the invisible item frames with these and have your light grey stained glass pane. Now I quite like it with the item frame, the kind of glass pane and also the button, but you don't have to do that. You can get rid of the buttons as well if you wanted to. It's totally up to you guys. So if we just whack these on here and put these, put those there and knock those out, you know, that's what that looks like. It's totally up to you guys what you prefer. So yeah, we'll do the completely buttonless version. How about that? Knock out these lights as well. We're going to have the glow item frame, which I really like as headlights just as they are, but I even like it more with the ochre frog light. I think they look great. I do think they look better than the buttons. I just use as little item frames as possible because I use shaders. But guys, that is literally it for this tutorial. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to comment, like and subscribe. If you really enjoy my content, please do check out my membership program. It really helps the channel to keep going. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.